Sauk Valley's Weather Authority. This is Sauk Valley Weather Today with meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
Happy Friday, everybody. First, a big thank you to the Sterling Rock Falls Amateur Radio Society. Great group of folks I interacted with last night. We had a great meeting, great discussion on some severe weather topics, including some advanced stuff too. And again, ham radio operators, anybody in that society, extremely crucial as they are our eyes and ears, especially during severe weather. So again, thank you so much for the invite, and I look forward to returning hopefully in the near future. But what we are finally starting to see return, by the way, some spring-like warmth. I love this graph. We have gained nearly 45 degrees from our coldest point at the beginning of the month to where we are now, kind of reaching that peak. We peaked at 76 degrees just 3 days ago. But what's nice is we're not seeing that sharp drop off like we saw at the beginning, or the middle of the month rather. And I think we're actually not going to see anything that cold for quite some time to come. It does look like the warmth is here, it's established. Though we may dip down into the 50s occasionally, I think it's safe to say we are beyond the worst of that chill that we had just a few weeks ago. We could get a little bit of an interruption in our warmth and our sunshine today. There is a cold front that's going to work through mainly around about 2 to 4 o'clock this afternoon. Breaking out a line of showers, could be even an embedded rumble of thunder with this activity. Not expecting any severe weather, maybe just a brief downpour to wet the pavement. This will be moving quickly though, so again, between 2 and 4 o'clock, don't be surprised if you get a little bit of a shower activity to move through. Looking at next week, though, it does look like it's going to be a little more active. There'll be a trough or a dip in the jet stream that's going to establish itself in the plains. They could finally see some severe weather for the first time this year. Remarkably quiet again. The storm zone so far is laying out to the west. However, there's still time for this to change. Already seeing a lot of chatter online about some severe weather potential for next week. A little too early for details, but generally speaking, it does appear, especially west of us, will be a little active. And I can't rule out that we'll see our first kind of rambunctious thunderstorms next week. Something we'll continue to follow, though, over the upcoming weekend as the forecast gets a little bit more refined. Could see temperatures once again in the upper 60s today, especially if that front holds off a little bit longer. That'll bring in a scattered shower later on this afternoon. A breezy day with winds gusting possibly close to 30 miles per hour out of the west. Heading into the upcoming weekend, if you have some strenuous work that you want to do outside, I would do that Saturday. It's cooler, so it's a little bit more comfortable for you. But if you're going to do that on Sunday, notice we're back in the 60s. Both days really beautiful to be outside. Make sure and get that on your agenda. Warmer for Monday as that trough and frontal system continues to inch closer to the area. And then by Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday, we have periodic chances for scattered showers and thunderstorms. If those hold off later into the evening on Tuesday, we could potentially see that first 80-degree reading of the year on that day. And not much cooler behind that front either. We'll just slip back into the 60s and 70s, it looks like, even as we head into next weekend. And it does look like we'll get a little bit of a break, too, from all those active shower and thunderstorm chances.